we have to get you set up in Dash. We have to register you as a commercial agent. There is only one person in this company who can do that, and it's Nancy. So what we want you to do is, if you want to pursue this, I need an email from you by Monday, and I will then put a list together and I will give the list to Nancy, because it takes her to set up each of you. It takes a few minutes. It takes a little bit of work. So I don't want to inundate her, piecemeal. So let's do that. So by Monday, please get me an email and we'll get you started. Once you are set up in Dash, you'll find under tab number 8, I just put a couple of quick slides together for you. You have to go into Dash and you're going to have to set up a new profile. While you are in there, I want you to take a look and check your information. So, okay. All right. So, if you're going to go in to Dash, there's 2 ways to get in there. The first page was if you went through the Dash landing page, or you can use your Universal Coldwell Banker login. Do you all know what that is? No. Of course not. Okay. Okay. Steve talks to you about this a lot. This is how you get into CB Exchange. You all have a login. It's pretty simple. It's your first name, and then a dot, then your last name, and then it's pretty simple. Okay? It's caldwellbanker.com, but you have to have a password. So if you need help with this, I will get you the help desk number, and you can call them and get set up. But this takes you into Coldwell Banker Exchange. Okay? All right. When you get in there, you'll see the icon for Dash, so you can go this way. But while you're there, there's a lot of other things that you can get into. Okay?
Is this the same as IQ?
No, this is Coldwell Banker. This has nothing to do with IQ. Okay, this is Coldwell Banker.
The email address that we used to have is valid for this purpose? I thought we told us we couldn't.
The email address you need is your name, dot, your last name, and then caldwellbanker.com. At caldwellbanker.com. Yeah, that's,
So
you had mine up there.
email address.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I thought they had eliminated that.
No,
It's a username.
it's your username. It's not an email. It's your universal login. Okay. So, like I say, while you're there, you can access other things if you're interested. Okay.
Is the link to exchange in IQ?
No. No, it's not. Okay. Steve can also help you with this. If you have any confusion about this, Steve is the one who really manages it, but you can call me if you can't get him. All right? When you get in there, this is what your dashboard is going to look like. All right? What I want you to do is go under, you'll see a little down arrow by your name, and then just go into Web Profile, and it will give you 2. It will give you your residential, and when you're set up, it will give you a commercial. All right? But while you're there, like I said, what I'd like you to do is check your contact information, and when you click on Web Profile, you'll get all your information on your residential. So take a look at it, make sure it's current. So take the opportunity to update that if you need to. All right? And then what will happen is you'll see the second one for your commercial profile. Okay? Questions about any of that?
So will this be updating then anything that all your listings and anything?
No, this is just your profile.
So it's just a profile.
This is just a profile. It has nothing to do with your listings. Just your profile.
Now, this all comes up after we...
You have to be registered, yeah. Okay. And once you're registered, this is to get your profile up. Lynn's going to talk to you about how you get into Blueprint, because you can't get into Blueprint until you're registered. Okay. All right. So you want to talk to him about, so remember, everything by Monday if you want to get involved.
So back by popular demand. Thank you. So a couple things to keep in mind, following up on what Ruth just said. Once you email Ruth and you are, get into Dash as a commercial agent, give yourself 48 hours before you go in, because it needs time to refresh. And so depending on what time of day it happens, it may be 24 hours, but give yourself 48 hours and then you should be perfectly okay. And when you are looking for CB exchange, remember it's the letter C, the letter B, and the word exchange spelled out in proper English, .com. And then you'll be able to find it. If you just do the letter X, you're going to go to some other site. Okay. So websites. Ruth wanted me to make sure that you knew the website so that you could go into these different websites that we talked about earlier once you are in Dash as a commercial sales associate. So there is www.cbblueprint.com, www.cbblueprint.com. CBC. Josh, why didn't you catch me on that? You were nodding in agreement. CBC. Yeah, CB. I have it written down, I just can't read. cbcblueprint.com. That's what I said. cbcblueprint.com. Then it's www.cbcworldwide.com. Okay? www.cbcworldwide.com. You ready for the next one? www.reis.com. S like Samson. The next one is www.buildout.com. You can get to Buildout through Blueprint. It's on the right-hand column. But remember, if you are in Blueprint in Microsoft, then you can't get to it, so you have to be in Google as your search. So while I was sitting in the back, I was looking at some stuff on my computer, and I'm going to do this super fast, and then I'm going to sit down because I know you guys are on super information overload. But I was reading a report that just came out today, and I found it absolutely fascinating. By 2030, millennials will have 5 times as much wealth as they have today. So how many years is that?
More than I got.
Yeah, like 10 if we can round up, right? They'll have 5 times as much wealth. They are expected to inherit $68 trillion. And if they were kind-hearted, they would just put it toward our national debt. But I'm not going to get political. So they're going to, $68 trillion is what they are expected to inherit. And it's called the. Why, are you millennial? No. Oh, I'm like, you think you're getting all of it? That's where I'm going with this, Sam. It's called the Great Transfer of Wealth. So in 2019, millennials will have a larger population than boomers. We boomers, I say we because I am one, will be 72 million, and millennials 74 million. Don't discount this market. They are humongous consumers. There's a couple more things I want to tell you about millennials. Approximately 618,000 millennials are millionaires. I like those people. They make up 2% of the millionaire population today. What did we say is going to happen by 2030? Their growth is going to grow 5 times. What does that mean? There will be more of them. They're going to inherit $68 trillion, and they should thank you, right? So 93% of the millennial millionaires have a net worth between 1 million and 2.49 million. And if I remember correctly, that 2.49 million is a number that I think Forbes came up with that segregates the rich from the richer. Like, that's a threshold, 2.49. So keep that in mind also, that 93% are on the brink of being really wealthy. I'm thinking about becoming a cougar. What do you think? Good idea? So 45%, yeah, no, I can't. 45% of these people that we're talking about are between the ages of 34 and 37 years old. So they're grown-ups, right? They're making adult decisions. 15%, here's what I wanted to share, are business owners. 15% of these millionaires between 34 and 37 are business owners. Should you guys be figuring out how to talk to them and do business with them? All day long. Okay, so of the non-millennial millionaires, 22% are business owners. So these guys, the millennials are catching up. That's my point, right? Talk to these people, get to know these people, and market to these people. Again, I was reading this report. They like yoga. They like coffee shops. They like, what? Yeah. Avocado toast. Right, so all of these things, I mean, if you've got a property that would make a great yoga studio, who are you going to market it to? A millennial. Florida ranks number 3 in the nation for millennial millionaires. Boom. Who's number 1? California. Number 2? New York. Number 3 is us. Here's the other thing. Millennial millionaires have more money in their real estate portfolio today than boomers. What? Right. They have $1.4 million, and that averages over 3 properties. Do they believe that real estate is a good investment? Yes. Are you guys going to sell to them? Yes.
Okay, guys. We are, Sam. Hello. We are about done, except for taking a couple minutes to fill this out and give this back to either Ruth or Brenda or I or Nicole. So thank you guys for being here today. Now our next get together is not very far away. What date is that? November 6th, and where is that? Key Largo. So look forward to seeing you all there. Thank you so much.